Hi, it's Ingrid and I'm back with my December daily series and this is layout number 9. This is where we left out with layout number 8 and you can see it there in the background. My original thought was to cut some manila paper to back it on the back of page 8 and to do all of my journaling on there. And my original idea was to take maybe some color shine in the gold and then spritz it all around the paper and maybe do some drops of the white and then just journal directly on the paper. But as I'm going through the process, then I realized that the paper was double-sided with those sentiments that I was so sad about ruining in the last video. So I end up not doing that. And instead, I'm going to take this manila paper and I'm going to make it into a library card of sorts. And I'm just going to eyeball it. I've made them before, and so um, all I do is I take my paper trimmer and I just go ahead and cut into it. I don't even know, maybe halfway down the page. And then I take out my Martha Stewart scoring tool and I just score it. Again, I'm just eyeballing it and I fold it down. Now I want the edges to wrap around, so I'm going to take my paper cutter and about half an inch up to the score line, I'm going to just cut into it. And I knew at that point that I probably should have done an indented cut, but I didn't, or diagonal. And so I'm going to try to fold it in, but the paper is kind of buckling on me. So I go in, I try scoring it, and I do that on both sides. And I'm going to still try it, but it's still going to buckle on me because it needs actually just a sliver cut off, and you're going to see that here. And right there, see how it kind of buckles, and so I'm going to go ahead and do it on the diagonal, and then I'm just going to cut a sliver off of the inside. That way it sits nestled inside of the sides, and I'm going to take my glue runner, and glue it down. Now I'm going to take my circle punch and about half a circle, and sorry I'm out of the camera, but I'm just going to cut a little half circle out of it just as a notch. I take my color shine in gold and I'm just color shining the little pocket, and it's actually very, very shiny. It's really cute. So I take now my embellishments that I used from the page before that I liked with the stitching, and without giving it a second thought, I'm just going to, oh no, I didn't do that. I almost didn't give it a second thought, but I try to see if some other stuff matches on it. I know that I like that because it blocks some of that paper, is a little distracting. But again, I'm not putting a picture on here. All I'm doing is I'm going to add some journaling that will go inside of that pocket there. So I don't mind that the background is distracting, and in fact it works for this purpose, and that's why I used a manila folder with gold on it. And I'm going to take that tag. I took some scrap pieces of paper and I layered them, and this is the paper I used. I don't remember if it was for 8 or for 7 now, but I used for one of them, and I'm going to go ahead and just, that one I didn't think twice, and I just stapled it down. And so I like the way that it's looking so far, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm trying to use this snowflake. I got it from the Dollar Tree, and I didn't show it in the video before, but I tried using it there and it didn't work. I'm going to even try to spray it with some color shine and kind of, I do put a little more, and then I just take a paper towel and just dab it away to try to, so it's not so concentrated, but it's just not working for me. I don't know if it's just the texture of it or what, because it's puffy, it's that foam, and it just didn't match. And I'm just playing around with some stuff. I used it was a journaling card that I had used in a previous video and it didn't work out, so I was trying to do that, and I'm just looking at different things, and then I found that snowflake, and I think that snowflake is gorgeous, and I was going back and forth whether I should cut it, and then I move it. I try to add a Christmas tree, put it back. I'm going to actually try a few different things, but I end up with that snowflake. I pulled out some snowflakes here from my stash, and I was trying to see if I could do 2, and I didn't have any that were one a lot bigger than the other, or I should say most of them are about the same size. So then I just thought, I took my scissors and I'm going to cut the snowflake down, since it's made of it's that wood veneer, but it's really easy to even cut through, not using my Tim Holtz scissors. I just used a regular pair of scissors there. So, and that's cute, maybe for another layout, but I didn't like it. I like the way that the other one looked. I think I like the color of the other one as well. It's more of like a darker, like maybe more burnt wood. But I really give it a go and try to put all different kinds of snowflakes there. But I think the first, and the reason I'm going back is I think the first one I really liked with it, and so I'm trying to make it work. And then I'm going to take a gold paper clip and try to put it there. What's funny is that I noticed that's my old ways of hoarding because I loved that snowflake so much that I didn't want to use it, but I just made myself use it because it matched on the page. It looked like it went on there. So I'm just taking this tag. I tried to make it work, but I felt like you'd lost the gold in the. It's actually like very. I don't think it's kind of rough on the edge, so it's like really gold. It's like embossed, and so I don't want to lose that. So I just took some gold paper and I'm going to make it into a tag. And I try to use brown right there, and then when I lift it up, the pink had fallen out, and so I thought, well, maybe it was divine intervention and it was meant to be. And I like the pink better because it just, I don't know, it kind of just flowed maybe with the pink and red argyle above it. So I'm going to just play around with this tag and see where exactly I want it to go, but I know that it's going to go on this layout. And I'm pretty much done with it. Like I said, it's just going to be for my journaling. And so I just messed around a little bit more trying to figure out where I want the tag. I end up cutting just a little bit of paper there, and I think that that's where it's going to go there. And I'm going to staple it down and then glue it. That way I don't make the same mistake, because on the last video, I don't know if you noticed, I messed up again and forgot where I put everything. So I'm going to just go, and I put a lot of glue on that, and it might not stick. I might need to use Scotch tape, but or the Scotch glue tape. I don't know what it's called. I'm adding some little spackles of the white, and I was having a hard time with that, and I'm still going back and forth whether I'm gonna paint the snowflake, but for now it's gonna stay natural. And I'm going to attach a gold star-shaped paper clip up at the top, and that's it. Like I said, it's for my journaling to fit in, so I didn't want it to make a big hoopla about it, but I wanted to be pretty. And enjoy these still lives that kind of show some of the details. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe and to give me a thumbs up if you're liking the videos. And I will see you soon on our journey through December daily. Thank you.